Welcome to Micro Podcast. I have my good friend Bret Starr here with me. He's the CEO at the Starr Conspiracy. Bret, you just released a book. It's called The Humble Guide to Fixing Everything in Brand Marketing and Sales. This book is a lot about customer experience. Actually, that's kind of the whole thing. It's building an experience framework. And you define customer experience as the perception of the quality of time spent with a company. To me, the fulcrum of this definition is right in the middle. So customer experience is the perception of the quality of time spent with a company. Perception is something that is how they feel about your brand and the experiences that you deliver as a company. So that's one thing that we can actually do our best to control.
We all know that perception is subjective.
Right.
And so if people's perceptions of our companies are subjective, then we must also know and conclude that perceptions can be shaped. Therefore, what can we do to shape the perceptions of our company pursuant to creating a great customer experience, and why? The goal of creating a differentiated customer experience from your competitors is to establish vendor preference, especially prior to the development of purchase intent for the category of solutions or services that you sell. Most of the book is really around tactics and strategies for understanding how perceptions of your company are formed and how to take control of those perceptions, especially by focusing on defining moments in each of those domains, the big moments.
When I talk to a lot of marketing and sales leaders, they're like, we feel like we used to have a hold and a grasp and a predictable marketing funnel, sales pipeline, and all of those things that were predictable have now been thrown out the window. And we now feel like we've lost a lot of the control and influence we had before. So that's why I think that concept of shaping the perception and how it leads to business results, like you're talking about in your framework and in this book, was really helpful for me.
That's why all this stuff is so important. It's not just this esoteric thing about how we want to make people feel. It's really grounded in the science of why people engage in long-term loyalty and relationships with organizations. And that's all based on their perception of the quality of time that they spend with that company.